The giant sure. I just spaced about the suggestion.
What needs farewell. Take cover!
Shut your out! Now the grave will take you back! Fucking witchcraft!
Run, Roach.
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages. Siren tracks. A very big siren. Strange scale color. Not your everyday siren. Melusine, the mad and dangerous Lady of the Depths. Clearly used to be worshipped here. Same scales as on the altar. Melusine cult didn't appear out of nowhere. Echidna has been living here a while. Went into hibernation some time ago, but it's awake now. And it's hungry. dropped from on high. Wonder who this is.
Let's go!
I know what I'm saying. Tight arse innkeep waters the wine.
What brings it?
Wouldn't mind. Farewell.
See you're not from round.
Heard you've got a job for a witcher.
Aye. My sister's near drilled a hole. Truth be told, didn't really.
What's this about?
My sister's betrothed. He's disappeared.
Found an old echidna in a cave on the shore.
Treacherous, those caves. Folk used to make sacrifices. So Brit spoke that. Feel like a damn fool now, not believing me own sis. Take this. Hard work deserves payment.
Farewell.
Ow!
down the...
Shut. So long.
Hemdo watches over Crown Clear
Boy said you're a hero!
Maybe Lars will bring some
What
hair
are you looking
from
at?
the hunt. Give me some loss.
Slant Eye is right there.
Maybe Lars will bring some hair hides back from the hunt. Some moths.
Ow! And I could just...
It's horrible. As if something was tearing me apart from inside.
friends we show heart, to foes we show hearts.
Is it true what they say? You let a black one go free on the last break.
Siren Den. Gotta ruin it for them. Come on, come closer.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
No. Oh, fuck. Don't worry, no.
The thinking Best deals this side of the pond. I am looking to enlist with the Temple Guard.
Fuck her up and kiss my ass!
Another drifter in from Tibet.
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Greetings, Ivy.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen, we... What do you have on? So long.
What do you seek, pain giver?
We are Witcher.
Looking for a bruising?
Happiness will come today.
Wild hunt, take them all.
going to burn the place.
Sir, boy, we're up to our noses in fights.
Daddy says you killed the beast that was
Give me
eating
this
them.
boy. Tails will clean the shit out of the stable.
Geralt!
Needs. Take care.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Barry know you're here?
Get out of my sight.
First the army's passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Must be having a lark.
Boys say there's a lass round one of the villages that'll let you poker for a few scraps. And this ain't no toothless old wench. Young and supple.
Oi, Geralt!
Wouldn't mind a look at. So long.
Men, are you?
You look familiar.
You white one, look like you got soused last night too.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
Wonderful.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt! Glad you came.
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kinda owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely... Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down...
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to...
Wait, you don't even know where to look?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind.
Zed?
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south...
No problem.
Fire, why me?
Zoltan?
Get up.
You've been in town a while? Maybe you can tell me.
Excellent question. War requires resources, where...
I understand the city's...
Then you don't understand. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flambeau. So, anyone...
What can you tell me about Novigrad's
Got one concept for you. The big... What do you call a triumvirate? But what...
No idea.
Well, rumor is horse...
What can you
Got...
No idea.
Well, there are four. Rumor is...
Novigrad...
I was keen on starting my own end. Rather not...
About those cards.
You got them? So why are you here?
To be very cheap, black ones, Bredanians.
Hey,
Long as they pay.
can't control what I...
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So...
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier?
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can...
How much do you need?
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. But a favor? That's...
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father. Important. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word?
You know I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need...
Fine. Tell me what you want.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate part.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll...
Fine, but...
Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me...
The Reapers come for me.
What's he schemed up this?
My wife's mum's an old succubus. Drains my will to live. What village are you from?
Willows. It's into the area 2 days later.
Oh, I've had enough of living. So, how'd you go with this healer?
I was nothing about minding my own business when suddenly...
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Holy moly, you're
As
a...
they say, a bard must be a quick talker, and a witcher a quick stalker. All's in all.
Oh!
Did you see that? Ah, so good to see you.
You and Dude...
Yes, though he's never told me.
Dudu Hope.
Precisely. Bloodthirsty. Whereas he...
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. What?
I don't know, but Dan...
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in...
Thanks. I'll try not to damage...
Whoa! What?
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard! You're better than I thought.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger! God! Help!
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Rain again. Damn mages.
Looks like rain.
Elven blood, eh?
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Black one.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all pizza. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. You've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. You'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Black ones, Redanians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
Help a poor fellow out.
Arr! I've been cranky since morning.
Might as well nestle you with you.
Polly, everything all right?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her... Hold on.
We were, but you didn't show.
Priscilla started worrying if...
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let...
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help...
No idea. Stand back.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
How would you know she keeps...
It's not as if we started working together yet.
You'd visit her?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance number.
So, Polly's not...
I never mix business and play.
The one exception be...
Who you were just saying is worried about...
Fine.
Stupid tramp.
Find anything?
Not here. Not here. Ah, the key.
Strop it, tried to go on my name.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt,
But its open-saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her arse around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was buddy in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint...
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary.
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it.
Portside.
See you soon.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is...
And here I thought would...
You regret this, mutant.
Come on, come closer. That's enough of that.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegal Bud Estate. Losing his luck.
See? Wasn't that easy? Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coined for the rider's fee and decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
These races.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegal Bud's dying wish. He came into his...
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even...
Any special?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. Two competitors...
I want a race.
Grand. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Excellent. Your opponent?
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Let's go!
What's going on there? And then, King's messenger came by, took shape.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegal Bud Memorial Derby is over! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach! Glory to the victor!
Not bad. Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. Shall I sign you up for another? Cap, another race.
Like to race again.
The Viscount.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Come on.
Oh, films today.
Slow now. Whoa.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach! Glory to the victor!
Bravo, congratulations. Shall I sign you up for another?
Nobly born with a whip. One
Trade we do with the Empire.
Honestly,
We shall lose our shares in the marriage.
Another race.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
I've heard ballads about you.
Come on.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach! Glory to the victor! Fantastic race! Congratulations!
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
clever of you. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation. Farewell.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
Generous. Not just anybody.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke's. One debt more or less.
What's there to worry about?
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree?
Listen, all I really want are the plaque. Then go fetch them yourself.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on...
You're that good a ride?
Far from the worst.
Hey-ya!
Thank you. I never...
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time.
Fine.
Ages. I serve the eternal fire.
Just look at the freak.
Sick of it.
Grand opening tonight.
Crown in the evening. A performance by the
Start in G major, and
I've told...
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
no, not all.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would...
Oh, you chose it. Well, you know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. What about Rotlick? Did you...
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own.
Great! The best way I could...
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of chameleons a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it...
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought... Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees.
Guess everything's ready.
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me? No reason.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough.
Priscilla, another one for your...
No, she's its crowning glory.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her.
You mean you didn't?
Are you crazy? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time anyway.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just...
No harm? You mean that might have happened to...
This is Novigrad, only...
Geralt. I know I owe... Find him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be... No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
The sewers. Travel them often?
As often as required for...
Alternative treatments. Aggressive one.
We can discuss this en route. Are you?
Mm-hmm. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that?
Think. Sewing up drama victims. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Excellent fool.
Excalibur, imbecille!
Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrenth. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Excalibur, imbecille!
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more like. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't...
Not a bit. Start the aut...
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped up.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer...
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of...
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard.
Doesn't strike me as the right...
Apologies. We surgeons...
And a dip. His genitals. We ought to...
I sincerely doubt they bear...
We'll see.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No...
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I...
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion...
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any...
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy. but I see you've done it for me, Joachim.
A student. Lifelong learner.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has...
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role...
You've not changed a...
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact.
Woodcarver's body.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped.
I know him, thus I...
Don't aim to press you.
What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla...
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there.
And I'll keep my eye...
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian? Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art.
One of them? So there've been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces.
Some things are best left unsaid.
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them.
Shame? Why? Actually... You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You...
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some puss? Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
Oh, Lydia, what happened here? What blasters must have gone
I'm a new rise tinks. You're a bigger rat picker than
Wobbly.
me.
Need some overripe sheep's feet. So, how you go with this here?
I was nothing about my own business when suddenly he was appealing me. Had a good case of leprosy 1 minute, next thing I know I'm bankrupt, with no means to earn my livelihood.
Bad luck, that.
Psst, Witcher. I know who burned the hunter's quarters down. Don't worry though, I don't like them goat peppers either.
Beg your pardon?
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you.
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer.
That's altogether different. Sit.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in?
Sure as shite. Bugger, as soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of
So who might you be?
The Steph's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Well, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of took to following one in particular, he'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human."
Know where I can find her?
City Cemetery. She died a few days back.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the...
Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him. Aye.
Fine. We've need to...
Be my guest.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since... since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Nothing interesting here.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see. Told me to say the main door will be open for.
Ah! What do you want?
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year?
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Fucking come on! Son of a whore!
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits and cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Got a problem?
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year? Human. Priscilla's.
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
A brazier. This time of year?
Gotta get around him!
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, what are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you...
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim.
Oh, dearie. Of course, this didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls...
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friend? I was looking to give her pouring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a wash agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave.
Oh, my head's ringing. Awful pale. Oh, you scared?
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Human stepped back before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
So, you in? I'm on the job.
Yes. Look! Look! Eternal fire. Father of all. Eon.
Long as the black ones are chasing gorillas round the Kedwin woods.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also... Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you...
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 12... People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality... Joachim had been my favorite student, but... Alas, I had to do something. Whereas Joachim... Oh, fate's ironies.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you want?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal...
Yeah, mortal sin. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it. Hard to be fond of someone like...
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this?
A message from the murderer. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even... Gotta find her.
Till next time, Master.
Fuck, don't rot.
Ah!
You seen the new waitresses?
Come closer, don't
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vagel.
You think any bum of...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on...
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, we'll throw my...
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll...
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seems...
I'm hunting a serial killer.
Why, even if it's true...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills. Tortures... So let's see how she is. Just in...
I find this all very hard to believe. Please,
A fire fit for Bellatane. Except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seems sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderous skill here! There he is! Get him!
Not your lucky day.
Eat dirt! Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but Usually the killer leaves a note.
Very well. But you should be on your own. And let her be the last victim.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Barbarian. By order of the hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn along.
How can I...
Got some coin at...
You've come to the right place. How can I be of service?
Till next time.
Fuck!
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a
You mean me to grab another lass to join us? See it in your face.
Well, you know.
Black ones for day.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard. You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. I was bound when I came to. And he was...
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore.
Black ones, Redanians. As long as they pay and don't.
People, help me! Yeah? Plow the fuck off. Watch where you're walking.
Quicker. Maybe painfully.
Get it from both sides!
Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever.
Watch it, tramp. Maybe that's not your stop.
Ah!
Bill, save me. I'm
Wanna
dying.
smack?
Every one of these. Give on, you.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Bill, save me. I'm dying. Nothing hurts as much as nothing.
Well, cooperate with the library.
Life, you gotta take risks.
Greetings.
What makes you think I
Tain't a man that don't from time.
just so happen?
Then maybe you...
Been a loan shark?
Aye.
So you helped your dad, took it over.
Nah. My own father left me here.
Show me what... So long.
Pam Grant. This one's still Pam.
Aye, let it happen. Some still.
Oi, cock up. And remember, never venture into the pits alone. Always take a path.
It's good.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't worry.
the alley waiting. But howling.
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Brokilon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.